Teaching kids about cybersecurity, essential skills for a digital future. In today's world, digital devices and the internet have become integral to daily life, not only for adults but also for children. As kids increasingly use technology for education, communication, and entertainment, teaching them about cybersecurity has never been more critical. Understanding how to stay safe online is crucial for their well-being and for developing the skills needed to navigate a technology-driven society. This article explores practical strategies and methods for parents, educators, and guardians to teach children about cybersecurity in an engaging and age-appropriate way. Why cybersecurity matters for kids. Cybersecurity might seem like a complex topic, but at its core, it is about understanding online safety. Children often lack the experience and awareness necessary to recognize potential threats, which can leave them vulnerable to various online risks, including privacy breaches, cyberbullying, phishing attacks, and inappropriate content. By teaching children the basics of cybersecurity, we can equip them to protect themselves from these risks and develop responsible digital habits that will serve them throughout their lives. Cyber threats can come in many forms, from seemingly harmless friend requests on social media to suspicious messages in online games. Children should understand that not everyone they meet online has good intentions, and they need to be able to distinguish between safe and risky behavior. By instilling these values and skills early on, we can help children feel empowered and confident in navigating the digital world. The basics of cybersecurity for kids. When introducing kids to cybersecurity, it's important to start with the basics, which include privacy, safe communication, and recognizing trustworthy sources. Here are some foundational topics to cover. 1. Personal information privacy. Teach kids never to share personal details, such as their full name, address, phone number, or school name, with strangers or on public forums. Explain why sharing such information can be dangerous and how it can be used by others to harm or deceive them. 2. Password security. Passwords are the first line of defense for online security. Educate kids on creating strong passwords that are difficult for others to guess. Use simple analogies, like comparing a password to a lock on a door, to help them understand its importance. Encourage them to avoid using easily guessed passwords like 12,345 or their own names, and emphasize that passwords should never be shared with anyone except trusted adults. 3. Recognizing phishing and scams. Explain phishing in a way that's understandable for kids, such as likening it to a trap designed to fool them into revealing information. Teach them to be wary of suspicious emails, messages, or pop-ups that ask for personal information or ask them to click on links. Use real-life examples, such as a stranger offering candy, to illustrate why they should not trust everything they see or hear online. 4. Being cautious with downloads and links. Many cyber threats come from downloading malicious software or clicking on unsafe links. Teach kids to ask for permission before downloading apps or clicking on unfamiliar links, especially if they don't understand what it is. Explain that some links and downloads can hide viruses that could harm their device or expose their personal information. Practical methods to teach cybersecurity. Children learn best through engaging, hands-on activities and real-world applications. Here are some effective ways to teach kids about cybersecurity. Interactive games and apps. Many educational websites offer games and interactive apps focused on cybersecurity. These tools make learning about online safety fun and engaging, using quizzes, puzzles, and simulations to help kids recognize potential online dangers. Cybersecurity games designed for children, such as Interland by Google, introduce fundamental concepts in a playful, non-intimidating way. Role-playing scenarios. Role-playing can be a valuable teaching tool, especially for younger children. Create scenarios where kids practice recognizing and responding to online threats, such as a stranger asking for personal details. This helps them rehearse safe responses in a controlled environment, so they're better prepared to react if faced with similar situations online. Encouraging open communication. Let kids know they can always talk to you about their online experiences, especially if something makes them feel uncomfortable. This open line of communication is essential for building trust and ensuring they feel safe discussing their online interactions without fear of punishment. It also helps parents stay informed about the types of content and people their children encounter online. Teaching digital etiquette and responsibility. Cybersecurity isn't only about avoiding threats, it's also about behaving responsibly and respectfully online. Teach kids about the importance of digital etiquette, like not sharing hurtful comments, respecting others' privacy, and knowing when to avoid or report problematic content. By instilling these values, kids can grow into considerate digital citizens who contribute positively to online communities. In addition, help kids understand the permanence of online actions. Explain that anything they post or share online can potentially be seen by others indefinitely, even if it's deleted. Reinforce the importance of thinking before posting or sharing, to avoid regrets or consequences down the road. Adapting lessons as kids grow. Cybersecurity education is an ongoing process. As kids grow older, they may encounter new digital platforms, devices, and forms of communication, all of which require different levels of awareness and responsibility. By gradually introducing more complex cybersecurity concepts, such as data privacy and responsible social media usage, you can ensure they're prepared for the challenges of the digital world as they advance. Conclusion: teaching kids about cybersecurity is one of the best ways to ensure they stay safe while exploring the digital world. By starting with basic principles like password protection, personal information privacy, and respectful online behavior, parents and educators can provide children with the knowledge and skills they need. Cybersecurity education is not a one-time conversation but a continuous learning journey that will evolve alongside technological advancements. With the right guidance, kids can enjoy the benefits of the internet while being aware of the potential risks, giving them the confidence and knowledge they need to navigate the digital future safely.